What's up, guys? Ringside-Reactions, and today I'll be unboxing Motor City machine guns. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, Motor City. Now let's get them out of the box.
Promise you you'll catch me. Promise you you'll catch me. Promise you you'll catch me.
So this is Motor City machine guns right here, and this is Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley here. So now I'm gonna get them out of the box, and this is what they look like right here. And this is Alex Shelley. He has the vest right there, and then he has he's pointing to Detroit, because that's where they're both from. They're both from Detroit, Michigan. And now I'm gonna get them out of the box. So this is what it's. So I have right here. They're both the first time in the line here, and that they're both from Detroit, and they haven't really been wrestling a lot on SmackDown, but they did just have a gauntlet turmoil match or tournament match or something like that. But they only wrestle a lot, and the tag division is not that great on SmackDown. But now I'll have them in my collection, and I'll have them probably have wrestle every single week, because they are so entertaining to watch, especially their entrance with the pyro, break fist. Their entrance is so cool. But they need to be at WrestleMania, and the WrestleMania entrance for these two is just gonna be so cool because of pyro and everything. And if they have WrestleMania entrance, they can change the pyro and stuff. That will also look cool. But here is Alex Shelley, and there's Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin has the more of the black hoodie, but he does have these. It won't show. I can't see in the figure, but he does have these horns on top, and then yeah, you can see it more right here, the horns, and there's white going down like a horse, how they have the hair on the neck, on the back. And then here's Alex Shelley. So that's what Chris Sabin looks like. And then here is Alex Shelley. That's what he's looking like. He has more of the blue vest. And then on the back, that's what he looks like was his entrance, because you can see the Titantron in the background. And that is Alex Shelley's from Detroit, Michigan. He's 5 foot and 10 inches. He's 215. I have it right there. And the finisher is Skull and Bones. Goes for Chris Sabin. He's also from Detroit, Michigan. He's 5 foot 11 inches. He's 205, and the finisher is Skull Bones. So tag team, so they'll have the same finishing move. But he is taller than Alex Shelley. So Chris Sabin is actually taller than Alex Shelley by 1 inch. So now I'm gonna get him out of the box. I was about to get him out of the video, but I'm gonna get him out of the box. And then these are all the people that come in that series right there: Jey Uso, CM Punk, Lyra Valkyria, Motor City, and Rey Mysterio. And Lyra does come with the first ever Women's Intercontinental Championship on a figure. That's the only way you can get that Women's Intercontinental Championship right there. They also had a turmoil match, or a gauntlet match, for that title last night on Raw, or the Raw for March 9th. So now let's get them out of the box here. So here's what this looks like right here. And don't mind the sound, it's just my printer doing whatever it's doing. Trying to get my. So this, just edit this out. There's the side view right there. And here's a front view. I showed it a ton of times. And then here's the other side view. And then I already showed the back, but that's what the back looks like right there. And I have scissors right here. And I'll just get them out of the box. So this will be for like a Build-A-Figure right here, but there's nothing in it because this is not a Build-A-Figure. The figure's already built. So let's have this thing. Just wanna bring that out right there. And there's Chris Sabin right there. And now I'm gonna get Alex Shelley out. There's a piece of tape on both sides, just like Chris Sabin. So I'm just gonna cut the tape, just like what I did. But don't do like this, how I'm doing. Just do it, because there's like a little like open flap right here. Like, so it's easy to get the scissors in. And then do the same thing for that side, right there. But once again, this compartment is useless. And now, here's Alex Shelley, and here's his box, but we won't really need the boxes, but I probably will make a short of cutting out signs and putting my crowd, because I would want to do something that there's crowd signs around my whole room, so it'd be like a big crowd. I mean, I was thinking that because my Gobi lights go all the way around my room, so like it'll work out well for that. And then I have my WWE shop over there, obviously, because that's where, right when you walk into my room, you see the shop, and then the desk, and then come over here, and then arena's here. But my arena is not up because I don't need it up, because Raw is not happening, or even SmackDown. But I don't do NXT because it's not one of the main shows. Raw and SmackDown is one of the more main shows that everyone watches. So here's those boxes right there. And now we can get Alex Shelley out of the box. He does come with an elbow pad right here. Here's that elbow pad. It will be squishy on all sides, but it does go back to its normal shape. It does have a big padding right there. Well, it's not even padding. They just make it look like padding, but it's not going to protect you from anything. And then also has like, it looks like, this is how it came out of the package. It looks like the elbow will go perfect in there. It will have like a dent right here, so you can easily put the elbow pad right in there, just like that. And here are his hands, microphone holding hand. And also, I'm not gonna say it, but because I don't think YouTube will allow it, but here's that hand. You know what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say it because YouTube might like block the video because I say it, but I'm not sure. But you know what that hand is right there, and it's used for pointing to right there, Detroit. That's where that is. That's where he's pointing to, because they're both from Detroit. But there's gonna be an elastic band. I can show you right there. It's gonna be like elastic band right there to package it, but you can just go right under and just cut it, and then just push the figures like that, and it's gonna fall. But there's that figure, and that's what he looks like out of the box right there. And you don't need anything else, but we'll get into what he looks like later. For some reason, I'm not gonna say it because we'll get to that later, but I did not know he has that part of, I didn't know he has that hairstyle. But same hands go for Chris Sabin, but Chris Sabin this is Alex Shelley's, and then this is Chris Sabin, has like the white wrist tape. You could use this with Alex Shelley, but actually you could, because he has the white wrist tape, and Chris Sabin also has the white wrist tape. So once again, just want to come under and just cut, and then push like that, and it probably will fall again. Well, it didn't fall underneath the table like Alex Shelley, it just fell on the table. This is what I was talking about, it's spikes, but they do not, it still has that. It does not have like the thing right here, like like that, right there. But this is what he is looking like. Not that this is also the first ever WWE figures, and the head scan is actually pretty good for the first WWE figure. And now let's get into Chris Sabin's action figure. So this is gonna be his figure right here. Here is his jacket, and you could add Velcro right here to like Velcro together, but it does not come with Velcro, and you cannot put them together. It's gonna be you can like do anything with the jacket, and then it also has a hood right there, so you can do that. But I would not use this as a mask man because it has some kind of symbol on the back. You need like a black jacket. Or just minions, like what happened on Raw. Just saw the show. All the minions of the Masked Man. Probably like Seth Rollins' Goop. Like he does like, training. I don't know what you call this. I don't know what you call that. Some kind of like John Cena chain on Chris Sabin. I don't know what you call that. Goes for his head. That's what it's looking like. But here's what Chris Sabin actually looks like. And then his figure. And then the hairstyle. And then put the necklace on. And then his head on. So it look like that. He does have two different styles of elbow pad. Yes, two different styles. This one's shorter and this one's bigger. And he does have on both of them, but Alex Shelley has no elbow pads. That's why he does come with an elbow pad for that reason. And he does have double joint elbows, but you can't do it that much because of the elbow pad right there, because it will block it. But if I simply just do that, it will do the whole thing. Like you can go all the way back. With that, you won't be able to go all the way back because it is blocking it with this part right there. But this is his, like, look, they gave him like a very short torso right here, not as jacked as I would think, because I was gonna see on the box if they'll have his like what he actually looks like, but there was no pictures of that. And then here are his shorts right here. The interesting thing was it because they do have cuts in his short right here on both sides, and then you can, when you bend it, it like squishes in because it is a squishy material right there. He has like WrestlePalooza gears right here on his outfit right there, and then he has some kind of like stripes on this side, and then wheels going down this side, no wheels on this side, and then arrows going down, like some kind of stripes going right here. He does have the new ankle pivot right there, and goes 360, and then obviously you can bend the knees, and then that will be Chris Sabin's action figure. And this is what he looks like with the jacket. I will be showing Alex Shelley in this video too. It will not be in a separate video. I will show it in this video. So here's what he looks like with his jacket on right there. That's what he looks like with that. And now let's get in. Oh, and here are his microphone holding hand, and then his pointing hand, I'll call it. Those are his hands. And then here are Alex Shelley's hands right there. And here is his jacket I will show you. It will be a rubbery, flexible jacket. Like that. I'll show you when I get it off. See, it's like very, like, you know, squeeze it. But it's perfectly fine. And it does have the WrestlePalooza wheels on the back there. So it looks like. And it does have these things hanging right there that are very stiff. I thought they would be loose, but they are very stiff. Not like super stiff, but if I do that, they're not moving. And then he just has this like furry thing up here, but it's not really furry. But he does have a pocket right here, but it's like very sparkly, like short flares, knee brace. Same thing goes to that side. And here is his necklace. Same thing for, jeez, if I can get it off. There we go. He does have whatever that is. Same thing for Chris Sabin. And here, what I was talking about earlier, I didn't know he had long hair. That's what I was saying, that you guys like watch the video, see what I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Since when has he has long hair? That's what he looks like in this picture. Entrance. Regular picture. I didn't know he had long hair as that long. And then he has some kind of like design right there. That's what his face looks like compared to his actual face right there. And now I'm gonna get it on. When you have both of them headless, they look the same, especially for the gear. But Alex Shelley has a skull, Chris does not, and he has like tape, like some kind of design right there. He does not. So simple things make them different of the $25, but they are technically the same figure with, if you don't count this right there, and this, and this, and holding hands. But the only difference for the holding hands is one's with wrist tape and one's not with wrist tape. Now I'm gonna get it back on right there. And he does have double joint elbows. I will put the elbow pad on this arm. You will want to take off the hand first. It's easier to get it on. Right there, slide it on. Now it will lock on right there, like it's not coming off, like it's really on there. And then he does have microphone holding hands, but it's gonna block it. And then here's without that. You can do it all the way right there. He does have another small torso that does 360. Same for Chris Sabin. He just has a skull right there, and then very flexible. Same thing for the Chris Sabin can also do this. Seating, you can give him like seat. You can get him in a seat pose, and he's very flexible. Same stuff for Chris Sabin. And then he does have the double joint elbows, but it will block it from the knee pad. And then same thing for the side. He does have the wheels right there, but it's different design right there. And then he does have the new style of ankle pivot. Because new style for that, they take a while to get off, and this one's rubber, and it's very hard to get that kind of style of rubber on and off of a figure fast, like what I'm trying to do. Let's get it back on here. This is what that's going to look like. I can get on. See how long it's taking to get it on, and it's when I do my shows. This is too much because I'm trying to do stuff fast as possible between ads and right before the match, when the match is going to start in 5 seconds, and I have to do this. This is going to take way longer than 5 seconds for just him, and then he has a jacket. I'm not going to use him that much if I have the jackets on, because it's just going to take too long. So I'm going to leave the jackets off so I can use them, and it's just fast. But if they had an easier way to get the jackets on and off, that will be useful. So that's what it looks like with the jacket on. And this is Motor City Machine Guns. New video coming out tomorrow. Will be Undertaker will be coming Wednesday. EO Sky will be coming Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be different videos, not unboxing, but other videos. Like I have like a whole thing in my in the notes app of 11 different video ideas that will be coming soon to the channel. This is Motor City Machine Guns. The Undertaker. This is what the Undertaker looks like. One Dead Man Show shirt right there for the Undertaker will be coming tomorrow, and EO Sky will be coming Thursday. This is Motor City Machine Guns, Ringside-Reactions, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Undertaker. Ringside-Reactions, I'll see you guys next time.